Hello people, remodelers, contractors, remodeling business owners, or just people who click on this video. And today I'm going to present to you the whole lead system I use to generate results, as you can see on my screen, for my remodel clients. If you don't know me, my name is Vlad. I run paid ads along with acquisition systems for contractors and home remodeling business owners. I work with this remodeling business niche. So if you are a remodeler or you own a remodeling company and you want to grow your business past referrals and word of mouth, DM me on these platforms right here, as you can see on the screen, and I'll respond to you, or just reach out to me by the link in the description where I have my website with case study and also a direct link to a form to apply to work with me directly. So first, let's start with some results. As you can see right here, 6 months ago, I reached out to a home remodeling business who never ran a single ad in their entire life. No ad system, no frameworks, no follow-ups, no leads. Even they didn't have an ad account set up for their business. I'm gonna put the screenshot right here. As you can see, we got 41 leads in 2 weeks. Name, phone number, address, and their details from each of type of person about that project, timeline, budget, etc. So the owner of this remodeling company will know everything about that lead before calling them, so do not waste time. Most remodelers rely on word of mouth and referrals, and if you rely on them, your business will be inconsistent, because one month you could have 3-4 clients from referrals, and one month you can have 0 or 1, maybe by luck, client. Your business will be also unpredictable, because you can predict a client that will refer you, and also it will be hard to scale, because if you have refers and word of mouth, the number one priority of you getting clients in 2026, you are missing out, and your business will die in the next 3 years, because you need to adapt to the new wave of social media and pay that. And I'm gonna cover later in this video how you can do that on yourself or by hiring me as a marketing operator in your remodeling business. So as you can see, most remodelers rely on referrals, and their business is inconsistent, unpredictable, and also hard to scale. But they have their best assets for their business in their camera roll. As you can see, best project sitting in camera roll without them doing nothing, because if you're invisible online in 2026, that will equal in missed opportunities of you getting your work in front of the right people from your local area who wants to remodel the house or are looking for a remodeling company to get some advices on this new remodeling thing. Then the next step is that paid ads done right. If you run them by yourself or have an agency run them, you know that ads do work, because you got some clicks, you got some engagement, you got something from paid ads. But paid ads needs to be done right, and it's not one single system that works for every single business. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every business has its own things, and you need to find what is working for that business. So if you're running them on your own, you don't have time to track data or view these inside things that only marketers will know about. And that's why you need to hire me, so that you can take marketing off your shoulders and just make clients happy, do your projects and calling up the leads. That will be all on your side, the closing. But on your end, in order for paid ads to be done right and working for a business, you need good content, a good website that you will already have, or I will make you one, and a strong online presence that you will build over time using paid ads on Instagram and Facebook. And for contractors and home remodeling businesses, Facebook is overall the best platform to use to advertise on that, because on Instagram people are more younger. For me, I use more Instagram than Facebook, because on Instagram are more younger people who are not gonna buy a 10, 20, 30,000 kitchen because they're renters, they're staying in their parent house or whatever. They don't have a house, they're not a homeowner, and they're not your ideal customer purchase. And that's why Facebook works really well in this niche, because on Facebook, older people staying there, homeowners that are looking for remodeling right now in your city. And all that paid ads do, in just simple terms, Meta Ads is putting your work in front of the right people from a local service area that are looking to work with a contractor or for a contractor. It's that easy. That's all Meta Ads do. The next step that I'm gonna cover is that why Facebook is better. As you can see, 19 to 24 years old, they're not buying a 30,000 or maybe a 20,000 or maybe a $10,000 kitchen or bathroom. What they're gonna buy is of demo things or some cars thing, car related, or something that is for that age, not a kitchen. But on Facebook, as you can see, 35, maybe lower, 30 to 65 and plus that years old homeowners on Facebook after dinner that are scrolling on Facebook looking for a remodeling company, or they have a project in mind but they need the right guidance on that path. That's your buyer right there on Facebook. Facebook is a best platform for remodeling businesses. So if you run ads right now or have an agency that is running ads on Instagram, also put your placements just on Facebook for one campaign and let them see the results. Going on the next step, like I said, that remodeling company that I scaled in the past 6 months, remodeling company, they never run a single ad in their entire life, like most remodelers that are gonna see this video right now. No ad account, you have no ad account, no experience with ads, and you want to be the star right here, a remodeling company. And I'm gonna explain you how you can do that, not by yourself, alongside me. 40 days or 2 weeks after launch the ads, we got 41 leads, real people in the local area asking for codes, name, phone number, address, details, and details cover timeline, budget, and whatever question we have on that form for that project. It's really that simple. And it was not an overnight system. It was putting in the work, testing creatives, testing audiences, testing angles of text, testing whatever we come up with, find the winning creatives, and put more budget, more money into that winning ones. And for most remodelers that are gonna see this video right now, you maybe try to run ads on your end, or maybe you got pitched by some agency to do that. But you have this 5 misconception on your end. You never use ads manager. So you say in your mind, if I don't have experience in this, I will try to run them on my own, not hire someone. If you have a project with your roof, you call a remodeling company. If you have a project with your water, you call a plumbing. If you have a problem with your car, you call a mechanic. So if you have a problem with leads and you don't get the most leads that you can with your business, you know what to do and call me. You see that Ads Manager has too many settings and you begin to be overwhelmed. You try to boost posts but you get no results, because by boosting posts you buy likes, not leads, and you got the wrong setup and the wrong targeting, because you target the whole state or the whole country that you are in. And the one that scares you the most is that you spend money and get nothing back in return. And I'm gonna repeat myself on this. Ads don't fail, ads work. It's not a question that ads don't work for remodelers, but what fails in remodeling business right now is that a bad setup. So the first setup that you need to have done if you want to run ads on your own is start with a broad local campaign on your local area. Let's say California, Minnesota, Texas, whatever your local city or whatever your service area that you can drive 10, 20, 30 miles out of that area is good. Target homeowners age in between 35 or maybe 30 to 65 plus years old, and a broad audience. Don't put any targeting on that, homeowners or investors, something like that. Don't play with that because you don't have to. No crazy interests, no advantage tricks, and let Meta find your buyers, because in 2026 Meta is smart enough to find buyers and is gonna learn more and more and more as you put money into the Meta algorithm. Meta is gonna learn more about your business and is gonna find your winners. As you see, your service area is your box right there, or maybe 10-20 miles out if you can drive past that. Every dollar outside your area, your local area that you service your remodeling services, equal money bird. And on the next step, I'm gonna cover the full lead journey that someone that never seen your business before will become a lead to your business. They see the ad, they visit the website, they engage with your business, and they see the testimonials that you have on your website, the reviews that you have, the photos that you have, the videos that you have, everything that is about your business on your website. Then they can skip this step right here with the retarget and become a lead. But you need to get the most amount of meta, so you need to retarget with an offer. What retarget means is that you take people that already seen your business once or twice, and then you retarget only those people. I mean, that ad that you create by retargeting are only gonna be seen by businesses that already know about your business and like your business. Now you need to trust. You need to retarget them with some sort of offer, so they will become more trustable with your business and they will become a lead. And what paybacks will be on your business is that you will stay top of mind for every person that already seen your business before. You build trust in your local area and thousands of people can see, versus referrals that only your clients' neighborhood will know about and will like your business. Then you get higher lead quality from your local service area and also engage, and they already like, trust, and know about your business. and you'll get a lower cost per job, because the only thing that matters in tracking data, and I'm gonna cover later in this video, is the cost per job, not the cost per lead, maybe the cost per appointment, but what you need to track in your campaigns if you want to run ads on your own is the cost per job. Retargeting tours interested, like I said, people that already seen your business twice or maybe once into leads. And on the next step, I'm gonna explain to you out of the funnel our remodeling business have. So top of funnel, broad local campaigns. This is with what we will start in working with your business. Broad local campaigns. That middle funnel means retargeting those people from the first campaign. Then bottom of the funnel, we're gonna retarget the retargeting people, and we're gonna get leads and codes for your business. The goal is that more qualified leads from your local service area and more book jobs with people that are ready to buy or are more interested in working with your business. The next thing that I'm gonna cover are creatives. As you can see here, we have some styles of creatives: project before and after, on-site work clips, client testimonials, problem equals solution, and strong hook in the first 3 seconds. And here is an ad that I built for a remodeling company. As you can see, give your kitchen a fresh new look. Indoor remodeling by licensed professionals, 100+ homes transform or kitchen transforms. And one thing that I get with my clients right here is that we start to implement a new get a free 3D preview of the remodeling kitchen, bathroom, or whatever my clients will make for that client. Then they see the creatives and they click on that, and they will get on your landing page. Lead magnet, offers, ideas. Great creatives. On these offer things, you have to get creatives. I'm not gonna give you a copy paste offer because it's not gonna work for a business. You have to get creatives with your CTAs and with your creatives based on your business. And I'm gonna give you some example. Free code that is not gonna work, maybe isn't gonna work for you, but it slow down the leads that I'm gonna get for my clients. Free design consultation, free 3D preview, that the more things that I got in today's day and age, and free estimate or book consultation. If you don't want to include this free word, book consultation or free consultation or whatever you will want. Get creative, because as the owner of a remodeling business, you know everything about your business. So make an offer based on what you know about your business. Then for them to get this reward, free estimate, free 3D preview, $1,000 off, they're gonna get on this landing page that I'm gonna look up right now. So as you can see right here, this is an example of a landing page for a remodeling business that I work with. It's not a real one, just an example. And as you can see here, from the first 3 seconds that a person enters the site, they get this voucher, claim more $1,500 remodeling voucher, and they're gonna put here their email and they're gonna claim right here, voucher code claim. And from the first 3 seconds, we get their email. So it's that easy. This is called a remodeling pop-up. So if you want to add this on your website, you're welcome to do that. Then they click off of it. And I'm gonna preview that as a phone user, because 80 to 90% of the people that are gonna scroll on Facebook, they're gonna scroll from a phone or a tablet. Maybe 5% of them are gonna enter from a desktop. And as you can see right here, the CTA is that get 0% financing. They click on that and they're gonna enter a form. And what I suggest to do for your own remodeling business, have a multi-step form like this. So what type of project are you planning? And as you can see here, they select whole home renovation. They click on continue. Then tell us about the scope of the work: full custom remodel, partial moderation, and gut and architectural reconfiguration. It's a whole home renovation, so I'm gonna get full custom remodel. Then when you would like to begin construction, I'm gonna say in the next 3 to 6 months, and the budget I'm gonna select from $100,000 to $200,000. Continue. Then where is the property located? They're gonna put here their street address, as you can see, and their zip code. They click on continue. Then they're gonna put here first name, last name, phone number, email address, and additional notes or special design request. This is optional. And to secure them, I put this right here: privacy is 100% protected. We'll never sell your personal information or spam. Then they click on get 0% financing. I'm gonna put here a name, click on get 0% financing, calculate estimate, and right here your estimate request is confirmed. As you can see, project type home renovation, estimate range $120,000 to $250,000, and design start in 3 to 6 months from now. And as you can see, this link page is easy to understand. I didn't put this logo right here, and this name is made up because like I said, is an example. But one thing that I've seen succeed in today's day and age is this announcement bar right here. As you can see, you have the rating, the reviews, the actual offer, so 0% financing available for all home remodelers, or and 0% April same as cash financing plus 0 down option. So get creative with this offer right here, and if they click on apply to 0% financing, they will get to the same page. Dim kitchen and luxury bathrooms, and as I scroll right here, you can see the holes. This build trust right here, years in business, delivery rate, and complete transformation. This is some project that we work with. I mean, this is an example. This is portfolio, so they can click on kitchen, bathrooms, whole home, additions, whatever. These are some reviews. They are fake because, like I said, this is an example of a landing page, as you can see, and this is the whole landing page. I mean, you don't have to be fancy or don't overcomplicate things. Just make a simple landing page that is gonna cover your full system as a remodeling business, from where you take projects to where you take them, and that's it. It's not that simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Then get clients happy, get photos, testimonials, reviews, and do the same thing over and over again. Because the most important things and the most important systems and frameworks comes after they become a lead with your business. As you can see here, this is the speed to lead automation I use. I don't create this because many people use that, but I've created that for my own business. As you can see, they get an instant notification that is looking like this, as you can see on the screen, with all of their personal information like email, phone number, street address, zip code, but also answers based on what question we have set up on that form. They get an instant notification of that because they have to respond fast, because you want you to be the first contractor they talk to on the phone, not on the form. Then 70 to 80%, maybe 95% of the time, you're gonna book an appointment with that lead, and after that you get better and better at closing, and after time you're gonna close more deals. So you need to cover these 4 things as a speed to lead system. You need to respond fast, 5-minute rule. You need to qualify the lead and ask them more questions on the phone. You already have all the information before calling them, but you need to qualify them more on the call. Then book on site or a Zoom call, then present proposal and close. Speed to lead equal more jobs won, because the more conversation you'll open with more leads, the more appointments you will book, and the more deals you'll close, and the more contracts you'll be signed with your business. Then this is the full system in a nutshell. So run ads on your local area using your projects and directing your projects in front of the right people that are willing to work or looking to work with a remodeling business. Then you get the leads, then you reach out to them by speed, and you follow up with them after they had an interest point with your business, and you close jobs. The results of hiring me to run ads for your business is gonna be consistent leads month after month, not one lucky week on one good campaign, plus predictable growth, because you have ads running 24/7, and the more money you're gonna put into the ads, the more people are gonna see your ads, and the more people are gonna become leads, more conversation, more deal close. Some key takeaways I want you as a remodeler to take from this video: the right platforms for you is Facebook, right audience is local homeowners from a local service area that you can drive off, right campaign setup, route local. This is the first campaign, and more advanced campaigns I'm not gonna cover in this video because otherwise I'm gonna make 3, 4, 5 hours clips. A right funnel, retargeting plus follow-up leads, because most leads are not gonna buy or become a lead from the first click. You have to retarget them plus follow up after they had an interest point with your business. Then right offer and get creatives to solve problems for homeowners. And remember this key thing: you don't need more referrals to grow your business. You need a system that brings in leads daily by people that are ready to start a project right now and are looking to start with a remodeling business that is good. And some bonus things, like I said, on tracking data. Bonus: track what matters. Track leads, of course. Track cost per appointment, because this is the second most important. Track book appointments that you get from every single ad. Then close rate, because you need to get better and better at closing people. I'm not gonna close leads for you, I'm gonna provide leads to you, and your job is to calling up the leads, close them, and book an appointment. Then track cost per job, whatever it costs a job, you tell me, and I'm gonna put that into the CRM so you will know what ad bring us this project. If 2 variation of the ads bring us to a project, let's say. We're gonna see more details about that project and to be more exactly how much money each ad brings you. So this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video as a remodeler. I hope you get some bit of understanding of what paid ads really are. So whatever I reach out to you or you reach out to me or whatever agency come to you, you know a little bit about ads and how ads work, so you're not going to be a newborn in this niche. So to not speak more, if you want to scale your remodeling business past referrals and not found, you know where to find me on these platforms right here, or link in the description. I have my website, my direct form link, and also my Instagram, so you can reach out to me on that. I also have 2 more videos on my YouTube page, as you can see, this video right here and this video right here, 5 steps to scale your remodeling business to $100,000 per month. And the other one is about these 41 leads in 2 weeks, but more in depth and what you need to get done in order to get the same results, more in depth case study. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, because this is the most complex YouTube video that I ever made to this day. So that's all for today. Hope you guys liked, and we'll see each other on the next episode. See ya.